This is Tony Gregg. Let's hear Tony's views on the pitch.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. This is a pretty good pitch. There won't be any great movement for the seam bowlers, but there might be just enough if they can bowl in the right place. There could be some spin from the start, but certainly later on the ball will begin to turn more. For the batsmen, if they play sensibly, there are some big scores to be had out there. This is definitely a good toss to lose.
The captains are about to make the crucial toss, so let's get down there and see who wins. Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. Many people would have bowled first, but it could be worth the risk. Well, we've been looking forward to this match for a while, and it looks like we're about to get... What do you think of Cape Town as a cricket ground, Tony?
Cape Town is one of my favourite cricket grounds of all time. I think if you asked me to pick two grounds out, I'd probably pick Cape Town and Adelaide. The feature...
And there's a fielder underneath it!
A slight fumble, but safely pouched.
And from another angle? So, it's a left-right combination at the crease now.
Catch him! How is that?
Gone for a duck. Let's take a look at that from another angle.
Yes!
The ball just runs out into the covers. Big appeal. Oh dear, that's suicidal.
I think he realised halfway down that he wasn't going to make it.
Let's look at that again. I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in.
Waiting! Waiting! No. Run!
Very good timing.
Again! That's gone!
Well, the bowler looks most unimpressed with that.
Yes!
The batsmen are coming back for two.
Catch!
The ball...
Yes!
He's put it down!
Give it that one!
That's a good shout. The umpire isn't having any of it.
No! That's gone!
That's out of the ground.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
He's certainly not hanging around.
Run!
Oh, great shot.
That's gone!
That's four all the way.
Waiting! Waiting!
Oh, that's a cracking shot.
That's gone!
He might have hit that in the air, but there really was no fielder out there, so that wasn't much of a risk.
Splendid stroke.
No! That's gone!
That was a mighty hit.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
The crowd enjoyed that shot.
Catch him! Yeah!
Out, caught. Let's have a look at that from another angle. So, new batsman at the crease. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
A slight fumble, but safely pouched.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Left-hand, right-hand combination at the crease now. Beautiful timing. The ball really races over this outfield. A beautifully timed shot for four.
there's only one of those, well, that's just going to have to do. If you have two really good fast bowlers, then of course you are going to...
That came right out of the meat of the bat.
Great shot, that'll give you some confidence.
I thought that was going to join us in the commentary box. Timed that to perfection.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He's really punishing any stray deliveries today. He used his feet superbly there.
Ooh, he really laid it up one.
He picked the length really early there. Brilliant timing. He found the gap with precision.
Great shot, that'll give him some confidence.
Beautifully played. He's found the gap with that one.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. Great shot. That's a huge six.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. Batsmen are looking for two. Hopkins appeal. Oh, that's a superb shot. He looks in fine form.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
Beautiful stroke. That's gone way into the stand. 6 runs.
Wonderful shot. He hit right through it and it's disappeared out of the ground.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
Batsman coming back for 2. Sends him back. That was
Today. However, that is with hindsight. One of the things that does happen without any protective equipment is that you have to
launched for another 6.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
He was onto that in a flash. Beautiful timing. That was superb placement.
That was a
Great shot. That's in the air, and it's cleared the rope.
He might not have been quite on the pitch, but continued with the shot anyway and hit it miles.
Quality timing now. 4 all the way.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
That's well played. That was a textbook shot.
That really does get the bowlers back up. No bowler likes being hit for 6.
He hit that with great power. Very well played.
That's confidence for you. He must really fancy his chances today.
He hit that with great power. Well, that really was a fine piece of fielding. Beautiful stroke. The ball that seems to accelerate over this outfield.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
That was a confident shot.
ball sail over the fence at the worst sign in cricket for a bowler.
It's been a rather expensive over so far. That's the end of another over. Action replay. That's out. Ball. That breakthrough now exposes the tail.
It's a shame. I was enjoying watching that.
Let's look at that again. No runs there. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
They have to keep it tight and wait for the mistakes.
Tremendous shot. It's a lovely way to get off the mark.
Oh, a super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit.
Beautiful timing. Found the gap there, and that races away for 4.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
No ball.
No ball called. That'll be a free hit. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. Nice shot. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
He picked his spot well there.
That's a good shout. Got him! The batsman's not happy with that decision. Not happy at all. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Let's have a look at that in Hawkeye. New batsman of the Prince for Kenya.
No ball.
No ball. No balls these days mean the batsman has a free hit. He can only be run out off this ball. He's got the edge. Unlucky bowling there. 10 from the over, and his captain won't be happy with that. Exquisite shot. He really struck that beautiful.
Makeup of any team, the more of them you can have, the more batting depth you have and the more bowling depth.
A dolly. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Batsmen are looking for 2. Picks up here. Impressive strike rate in this knock. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. Lovely shot. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced the boundary.
Batsman coming back for a second. They're having a shout.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion, or with Hawkeye, over and over. But in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
Thin edge.
Could have said at that stage to myself or to any youngster, you are one.
Pure time. Glorious shot.
The fielding captain will be a little concerned by that.
That was a confident shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
That came right off the meat of the bat.
Navel.
Another no ball. Another free hit. Batsman coming back for a second. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit.
Navel.
A no ball, that'll be another free hit for the batsman. They're in disarray.
That's pretty demoralising for the fielding team. He's played really well out there so far, but needs to keep up his concentration to carry on from here.
There's his half century.
To the bowling.
Navel.
No ball. Batsmen are looking for two. So a free hit. He could only be run out. Beautiful timing. That's run away for four.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
He lifted it over the infield for four. Very good timing.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
A beautifully timed shot for four.
On the side of the ground as indeed Cape Town has. They've had a few problems with the pitch.
Confident appeal. Let's look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion, or with Hawkeye, over and over. But in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the red light. He's out. That was a sharp stumping by the wicketkeeper.
His timing was perfect right from the start of the innings. An absolute joy to watch.
New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. He's hit that well. That's in the air, and 6 glorious runs.
Well, what about that? What a shot that was.
He hit that with great power. Batsmen changed their minds. One more to the total. Very good timing. He found the gap with precision.
That was beautifully put away for four.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Well, he's mistimed that. He's run away off the edge. Batsman coming back for a second. Big shout. That could be out. It is.
Well, he looked in really good form out there. He really should have built on that good start.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Beautiful timing. That's in the air, and it's sailed over the fence.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
Bowler really needs to keep it tighter. His terrific shot. He really struck that beautifully.
Well, he rocked back beautifully there. His weight was just in the right place and away he went for it.
He's played that beautifully. That's just the kind of shot that makes the fielding captain of the day hair out. Very unlucky. He gave him too much width there. What a beautiful stroke. He really looks in good nick today.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
Navel.
No ball. That shot brought the crowd to their feet. The umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball.
Navel.
No ball bowled. It was in the air, but pretty safe. No balls these days mean the batsman has a free hit. He can only be run out off this ball. Batsman coming back for a second. Let's have a look at the action replay. How important is it to have a decent spinner in the team, Tony?
Having a decent spinner in the team is vital. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that the ideal situation was to have two spinners inside. We've certainly seen recently the Australians play two leg spinners. But we all know as well that the impact of a top-class spinner, take Shane Warne, take Mathai Moodley-Dillon, those two bowlers have almost changed the course of spin bowling. They're both absolutely brilliant, and if you've got somebody at one end bowling really good spinners, you also give your fast bowlers a bit of a break. And if you've got two spinners in the side, and if they are different in so much as they spin the ball in opposite directions, that too can make it a lot more difficult.
What's the umpire going to say about this one? Let's take another look at that in replay.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
Batsman coming back for a second. They're appealing.
Out! What a mess. There was never a run there.
Batsman coming back for two. That's a good shout. The umpire's calling for a replay.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion.
There's the signal. He's safe. No run. Edged. Confident appeal. Got him.
What a piece of fielding. He was on that ball so quickly.
New batsman in for Kenya.
No ball.
No ball. That'll be another free hit for the batsman. Well, he's playing to the crowd now. It's all over. Well, the winning team really took their chances here today, and they've been rewarded. Congratulations to them.